Alright guys, I'm going to be casting a slew of AP Shaco games because I'm just sick of getting in a game saying I'm going AP Shaco and everyone ranking on me. I've had numerous games where I've gone 12 and 2 and people still call me a troll. So, to start off, here's the lineup. Tommy Boy playing Pantheon on my team. Wu-Tang playing Xin Zhao. Tint Tom playing Timo. Timea the Saint or me playing Shaco. My friend Commander Crichton playing Malzahar. On the enemy team we have Kulux playing Caitlyn. B Girl Fuego playing Oriana, Sam playing Jax, and Vision playing Heimer, and Sinjzer. I don't know who he's playing. I don't actually remember. But as I was saying, a lot of times, no matter like how well I do, everyone still thinks AP Shaco is just like a troll build. When in my opinion, I think it's just as good as AD Shaco. AD Shaco is probably a better pusher, but I think AP Shaco does more damage. Late game after a Lich Bane, I could take about half of an Anivia's health, who has about she might have about a Warmogs at that part. I'm not sure, but I can do at least 1,000 damage with one Shiv, and that's every 3 seconds. Or not 3 seconds, 4.56 seconds. Oh, Shinger playing Yorick, and the free weeks this week, Yorick is free, Heimer's free, and Caitlyn's free, and this is just a normal game. Next game I will be casting will be a ranked game I played Shaco in, but this was just a warm up. Also these games you're seeing, I am running new runes this time. I traded out my scaling AP Quints for flat AP Quints, and for anyone who's running scaling AP Quints right now, I would highly suggest looking into flat AP Quints. I think they're much better, and I'm kind of sad I left, wasted my money on them. I have Magic Pen Marks. I have Scaling AP Glyphs. They're actually much better because you get actually an extra 20 AP versus an extra 12 with Scaling AP Quints. And then Mana Regen Yellows. So yeah, those are the runes I'm running. Masteries is 9021. You want to focus on the utility as AP Shaco, whereas if you were playing AD Shaco, obviously you would want to focus on the other thing, offensive. Apple juice, great beverage. So here's the game's about to start. I'm gonna just change my graphics real quick so I don't lag out. Just kidding, they're already terrible looking. Starting off with a solid 20 FPS for some strange reason. Alright, so initially, and I do this every single game, I just ghost to get to the bushes faster so I can start boxing. If you can get first blood with boxes ever, it's probably the greatest win feeling you'll ever get in this game. Like, in this game, personally, my favorite character is Shaco for numerous reasons. Number one, his great escape mechanics makes you feel like a boss. You really can't be chased unless TF ults or something stupid like that, which by the way happens all the time just to kill you, or something like that. So I'm gonna begin stacking in their bushes. Usually I stack in my bushes, but looking at that other team, York's pretty slow. Oriana does have some speed, and Caitlyn's I don't know. I wasn't really sure who was going to be going top. I assumed Heimer would go mid because Heimer's pretty much only good mid, in my opinion. I've seen him lane duo, but it's just not as good. He has so much pushing power that mid he really is much better, especially since we don't have. Oh, there's Oriana throwing her ball in there. So we have Oriana and Jax, which, to be honest, I was not happy about this lane comp. Luckily, Jax is going to go take lots of fire, so there goes half his health. And a Malefic Vision. So basically, they all just lost all their health. Well, Oriana's about at 1/3 health, and Jax is about half his health. Because he walked into bushes, which you just can't do because Shaco owns the bushes. But, this is actually kind of a strange first game to cast because this was my least favorite lane phase. I don't like laning with the Jax. I know they nerfed him, but that nerf really only affects him late game because of the AP ratio. Unless he has flat AP runes, the 1 to 0.7 is not that big a deal early game. So his jump still does a lot of damage, and for me, it's going to make farming really hard because Oriana has that big poke, and Jax has that big poke. So I'm just gonna play it pretty safe here. See, there's that jump, and it cost me about 150 health. So that was about 1/3 of my health. Yeah, so I'm just going to try to stay away from Jax now. Farm where I can, but they both do have great pokes. They're an ultimate harass lane. And until I get level 2, I can't really do much other than just sit back and let Malzahar get creeps. Which, Malzahar is usually a solo, so I have absolutely no problem with Malzahar getting the creeps. Once I get level 2, though, I will be able to harass a little bit more. Trying to get creeps where I can. And this is kind of a weird game. They put Caitlyn and Heimer mid, and then Pantheon and Xin just soloed Yorick. And I don't really know why they did this, but they did, so I don't know if they both want him in, they refused to leave, or what the deal was. But there was no all chat, so I'm just going to harass, just do some damage. Do about 110 damage at level 1. But one thing you'll notice is the Shiv actually scales really well. First level of damage, it only does 70, well it says it does 79, but I swear I just saw it say 110 damage. Plus that, I forgot you have to count magic or attack damage, even if you have no attack damage runes or anything. So hitting for about 110. They're keeping that ball in the bushes, which is really annoying. Like, she's not attacking with it, which I guess is a good thing, because she's so afraid of my bush control, but it's still annoying, because then they know where all my boxes are. But I'm going to continue to play some. I only have my mana regen runes. I actually used to start with a Meki pendant because I could spam so hard. But now I've just learned to spam a little less and box only where necessary. And that way I could get away with more damage at the beginning. So I don't know if they're going to go check those bushes. I wish they would. Eventually people do learn their lesson and stop checking bushes so you won't get those free kills late game. But it's still funny. So, actually no first blood. 5 minutes in, it's kind of surprising for a normal game. Usually you see a lot of first bloods going down. But, well, not a lot of first bloods. Generally, there's only one first blood. But, yeah, just doing some harass, trying to hit Orianna when possible. She's getting pretty low, and she might get killed by boxes. Voidoost goes down. We're really chasing for that kill. I use my ghost. But we're not going to get it. Or we are. Alright, worth the first blood. I actually didn't have my Q yet. If I had leveled Q right then and used it, it would have been worth it. But for me, first blood is always worth it, because with this, I'm going to be able to pick up Cage's pick and boots. So, and apparently a Pantheon going down to a Yorick. I'm a little surprised at that. But apparently Xin is staying mid now against Heimer and Caitlyn. Which, this is kind of a sucky lane, because you can't really push. And then Jax picking up the kill on Malzahar. So at this point, we are actually behind. I don't really remember this game too well. Interesting, it looks like we're losing. I don't cast games of me losing. Interesting. Alright, well, that'll have to change. Honestly, Jax, I would say, is one of the best laners out here nowadays. He just has so much damage with that poke, and he can farm so easily. He's really... I hate laning against him, personally. Especially as Shaco, because he can jump if you ever fear him and get a lot of damage on him, which really sucks. I don't know how competent this one is. He did pick up a good kill on Malzahar. I pretty much gave myself to him as far as kill. I forgot I didn't have Q. And see, now I'm starting to hit a little harder. Took about 1/4 of her health with one of those. And once Malzahar gets ult, they're going to be in for some trouble. I'm actually not sure if they went in the bushes or if they just backed up, so I'm going to be a little cautious. It's hard to face check against a Jax because he does have that stupid stun, and then he can jump on you, and then he can just do a lot of damage. So I think Teemo's calling for help mid. Xin taking some tower shots for no reason. I always love it when people do that, except when they're on my team. So I'm trying to farm. It's hard to farm with a Malzahar, and I do want him to get most of the farm because he wants me to get most of the kills. Shaco fed early is really good, so I don't really mind that he's going to get most of the farm in the lane. Let's just look at the farm, actually. He's at 12. Well, we're both at 13. But he knows what's up. I'm talking to him on Skype right now, so Yeah, basically just gonna deny Orianna XP at this point because Jax isn't here, so she gets no XP. And alright, so this is one of the weird things in this game. They wanted us to go bot when there was a Mia bot. Like there's only 2 people bot, or we had 2 people bot, and they have 2 people mid, but there's only one of them. Basically, they're missing someone bot who went mid, but then they want us to go mid. It doesn't make any sense. We have 2 people up here, which I don't know if they realize that. And one of them's Jax. And Jax going for an interesting, picking up a really early Elixir of Fortitude, pre-level 6, which I think is weird. And they're actually going to ward this bush. Oh, that makes me so happy. Because even though they ward it, they're already afraid of going in the bush, so it's not like it really matters. But it still makes me laugh. Pantheon going for a little bit of a gank here in mid. Xin going straight for Heimer. Maybe a knockup will get him. I don't know if they're still going to get him. They're not going to turret dive him. Caitlyn taking a lot of damage. And Xin actually really overcommitting into that tower. So it's 2-4. I would say we're behind. We haven't lost a turret, but kills-wise, we are behind. So in case someone starts coming up here to gank us, I am going to put a box in the bushes. And that poke really starting to hurt Malzahar. Malzahar's a little less tanky than me at this point, 880 to actually only 900, so it's only about 20 different. But that poke is starting to get a little annoying, so we got to be careful with that. I'm sitting at about 53 AP. I do have 5 health pots. I don't know why I bought 5 health pots. Maybe because I never wanted to back. But I've seen a lot of pro players just pick up health pots all game, even into the way late game, just picking up the health pots, so I figured, why not? I could be pro too. So that's a little bit of a misclick. I was going for Orianna with that. Basically, at the lane phase, if you're in this kind of a lane, they're laning really aggressively. They're not even like successfully last hitting creeps. Excuse me. They're just like pushing. So to be honest, I don't think they're laning very well. Especially with how much damage Orianna's taking. He's going to run into a box right there. That's another reason I put it there. It's free damage. I've seen other AP Shacos like level that up first. Level or max out W first. But I go for Shiv because it does more damage for me. Well, boxes do more damage if you level them up, but I don't know. It depends on placement. I think for the harassment during the lane phase, I think E's a lot more potent. Boxes are generally, in my opinion, used to like control space or hold, watch behind you if you're pushing really hard. So I just don't think they're as I'll use the word again, potent as if you use Shiv in the lane phase. But I'm going to experiment around with that, and I'll maybe cast a game where I max W first or the boxes, because boxes also scale like hell. They do so much damage at level 5. Late game, my boxes do about 200 and something, 238 damage per shot per box, which is a lot of damage. So we're just waiting. Jax is pretty low. Another call mid. I don't know why Panth and Xin came up here personally. I thought that was dumb. I don't even know what Zin's doing. They're not that low, and they're by the tower, so I don't know what this team's doing. I'm not really paying attention. So there's Orianna, full health. Jax probably backed. So Jax is Mia. And then we have 2 that's not like... Yeah, we have no one bot. So like if Yorick just went down there, he'd pretty much just get a free tower. And the tower's going to take free shots at 11 minutes because someone just left their lane. So now Teemo's going bot. I don't know what's going on in this game, to be honest. They're so... I mean, the lane phase clearly isn't over. We haven't lost a tower yet. They had 2 mid, which, I mean, the logical choice is we should just have put 2 mid, and then we would have been fine. But no. So I am going to start stacking boxes there in case someone does come up to gank us. Generally, they're going to go through these bushes if they don't go through these bushes. And now I'm going to start leveling up my Jack in the boxes and make them even more potent. I don't really know what Jax is doing. He is not mid, I don't think. But I think we're going to lose this turret because Pantheon just can't defend it. Hopefully he gets out of there before dying. So I'm going to use my ult, a little bit of an ult image. They're going to jump on me. They're going to ult my image, but it's just not going to do anything. And there's the damage going down on Orianna. I am not going to be able to get to her. I am going to get to her. So a good pickup, perfect ult by Malzahar, basically giving the free kill to me. Very kind of him. My ult did do like a third of her health though, so that helps. And we're just going to harass Jax at the tower. We want to get this tower. I really want to turret dive this guy, to be honest. Oh, that was an overcommit. And he's going to be ignited and malefic, and he's going down. So that was really dumb on his part. I don't know if he thought he was going to kill me, because, I mean, if I really had to, I could have just flashed away. One thing that you should know is Shaco really can't be chased. He does have the auto flash, and then we have Caitlyn come up, which is annoying. But I'm leveling really well for a duo lane. I'm at about level 9, and well, I can't really say she's their mid. Their solo, who was Yorick, is level 8. So I'm kind of out leveling pretty hard. She's gonna poke, and she's gonna ult me. I don't really know why. That obviously wasn't gonna kill me. And I'm just gonna kite her. She's gonna flash, but hey, I can flash too. So Malzahar getting some free good damage on him and avoiding the Orianna poke like a boss. So now I'm just gonna pop my 5 health pots. Not at the same time. They do not stack. I wish they did. I wish you could just be like full health. And then we have Pantheon came up here and ulted. I don't think they're gonna pick up any kills. If I had Ignite up, I might go for Orianna. Just keep popping my health pots, and I will have good amount of health late. So yeah, I mean, the thing is, if you buy something like 5 health pots, well, it's gonna be like 300-ish. Oh, just kidding. They're like 35 each. So there's another good kill. She's not gonna go. Yes, she does go down. Malzahar also goes down. Caitlyn goes down. Oh yeah, we lost that team fight pretty hard. So they're really, I mean, I couldn't save Teemo at that point. So I'm just going to lead him to my boxes. I go for a kill here, which was really stupid. My E was not on cooldown. I'm used to having better cooldowns, and I didn't throw my E. I forgot about that stun, so that really sucked. That was probably my biggest overcommit this game. And by the way, this game I'm casting right now is not my best game. But I should have just ran away. I still had another 2 health pots I could have popped in, saved that lane, and gone for the kill later more sneakily. But I think everyone has one of those moments in-game where your eyes get all big and you're like, oh, maybe I could get a double kill. But I popped my ult a little late. I should have thrown my ult at him first instead of going in myself and look like I was just chasing them. And then if they'd killed that, because your ult spawns with the amount of health that you have at the time. Otherwise, it'd be pretty obvious which one's the fake one. But that's all right. It was a bit of an overcommit, and I hopefully do not do that again. But he's going to give Malzahar some levels and some free farm, which is always good. I see 2 of them mid, so I'm going to go mid now. Teemo is in position in the bushes, invisible. What's that called? It's like a stealth ninja move. Camouflage. Teemo is stealth. So yeah, Ninja Teemo, I like to call him. So we have Caitlyn check in the bushes, mistake, and I'm gonna ignite. A good little face check there. So I am at level 10, which means I have level 3 boxes. The more I level, the better. And I am just gonna leave Malzahar to solo top because he obviously can. Malzahar's great solo, but he's maybe going to have some trouble with both of them. Good flash, because if she had ulted that, he would have been thrown right back into Jax. Could take a lot of damage. So I'm going to come back up. I didn't know Jax was up there, but Malzahar is pretty squishy to solo 2 of them. Well, he's not squishy, but he doesn't have like a CC to keep him off him. So I hit for about 288 damage with the Shiv without many AP items. I have a Fiendish Codex, Lucky Pick, and Sorcerer Shoes. And so trying to get the damage down on her. I throw my Shiv. I don't know if she's going on. She is going down. Teemo's getting that kill. And Jack's going to go down to a Shiv in the face. So that was a good pickup. Good call by Panth and Teemo getting up here. Um, we should be able to get this turret now at this point. And then we see that blue buff. One thing as Shaco is I love blue buff. I would kill myself for blue buff on every occasion I get, because blue buff on Shaco, not only that CDR, which is golden, but that also, yeah, it's just a golden thing. The CDR and the mana regen, because I do run out of mana even late game, even with the Merlots and a Deathfire, which both give mana regen. And they give I think they give an increase of total mana too. I'm not 100% sure. But my ult, if I get full CDR, I think is like a 49-second cooldown, which is incredibly short for how much damage it does and how powerful it is. So I'm going to start stacking boxes here just in case of my escape is needed or anything like that. So taking a lot of damage. I meant to hit Orianna with that. I see the Yorick kill is wide open. I'm going to jump in and go for that. I should hit him. Ghost into that. And then I didn't know if that was a real Orianna or a fake one. Apparently that was a fake one I could have just killed. Or I mean the real one that I could have killed, and it was Yorick's ult. I didn't know that. So I should have gone for that kill, but that's alright. I'm going to start stacking boxes at their blue, and I did get a blue buff out of that, so that was victory for me. I don't think she backs, which gives me the sign that I should go kill her. And just gonna deceive away, and she's gonna die. Oh, she doesn't die. I forgot about that stupid shield, so that was a big blunder on my part. But anyway, if you're taking turret aggro and you deceive, apparently you lose turret aggro. I didn't know that, but it's true. So I'm gonna stack boxes here, and no one's gonna chase me, sadly. I was hoping Jax would come after me, or someone would. Oh, sheesh. Oh, yeah, this is when I get gank sword by multiple of them. And taking a lot of damage. Oh, yeah, you're not getting away from Shaco. And so I pick up an easy kill. Boxes for the win. Oh, there's Yorick. And if I'm smart, I'll be placing boxes everywhere. Ooh, I'm going to use my ult. That's really genius of me, because it's going to do a lot of damage to Yorick. If I had Ignite, I'd kill him. Teemo way out of position, though. I don't know if he's going to get out of there. I couldn't really save him at this point. I mean, I'll box behind him. But the flash from Pantheon. But that is going to give me the perfect bait. And I'm going to hopefully fear her into... Oh, I think Pantheon just squished my box. I'm not really sure about that. A good pickup. Yorick's there. Caitlyn's chasing. It's a 3v2 effectively now with that stupid ult. I think that's the only thing good about Yorick is that ult. At this point, yeah, I think he needs to be buffed, personally. So I'm in a lot of damage, or in a lot big pickle. And I think I should just back at this point and save my blue buff. So at this point, I pretty much could just solo Jax. Yeah, I had 2 boxes, and that was going to pretty much be his demise. There's one game where I make the stupidest mistake I've ever made in any game, and I don't think it's this one, personally. But I was taking a lot of minion fire, so... I'm going to back, and I should pick up a Morello's or a Deathfire. You're going to notice I never use the active on a Deathfire because I'm a moron. So I do go for a Morello's first, generally, just because of the CDR. The bigger CDR you get, the more you can spam this E, which does, at my level, about 400 damage. Which, let's see, let's take Orianna. She's pretty squishy. So it would take 3 shivs to kill Orianna. With boxes that deal about 135 per shot, generally they get about 3 to 4 shots each. I'm going to say I can get about 500 damage off with 1 box. So if I stack anywhere between like 2 to 3 boxes and get a shiv off, generally someone's about to die. And so we're going to pick up Dragon. I'm stacking boxes in this bush right here because I know the majority of them are right here. And if they come from right here, they're going to have to hit these bushes. So just a good practice is to always be stacking boxes wherever you go. I pick up a lot of mana regen just for that reason, so that I can just spam boxes. Ooh, Orianna really out of position. I don't know if someone's going to go for her, but she's going to ghost away from that, actually. That makes me laugh that she just ghosted away from a Teemo. And a not fed Teemo either. I'll blow my nose. Or no, maybe not, because we might be picking up Caitlyn here. I'm sorry, I'm not like more of an excited caster. It's kind of hard because I've already seen these games and generally I know what happens. So maybe I should just wait a while before I cast him so that I don't know so much. I am going to go for that Heimer kill. I really wanted that, but there were 3 of them there. And I wasn't sure if Jax was there. He was, so he could have stunned me. But I am going to pick up that kill. I really want them to come chase me into here. It would be death for anyone who comes. And there goes a great ult by Malzahar under the void with a Pantheon jump. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Really just no chance. We really want this turret at this point. 23 minutes. We've already lost our mid turret, but they still have theirs, so. And I want someone to come in here and just enjoy these boxes. But she just killed them all, which sucks. So there's no boxes anymore. I'm going to pick up that kill. Oh, Zin, you didn't help me. I should have ulted right then to try and dodge that, but Zin is going to maybe get this. I'll pick it up for him, just to be legendary. One thing about Shaco is he doesn't really... Oh, well, by the way, I never do this. I think this is the only game I do this in the series of 3 I'm about to cast. I actually picked up a Magi's. I was going about 8-2 at the time, so I didn't think it was a bad idea. And I don't think it was. I'm going to stay pretty good throughout this. I don't think I get it up to 20 stacks because I believe they surrender before then. But now I'm sitting on a blue buff thanks to... who gave this to me? I don't think it was Heimer. I don't really know. Maybe it's Orianna? Oh, I actually get a sight off with my boxes. I didn't realize I was that genius. And my box is going to get the golem for me. So I'm at pretty low health. I didn't mean to actually... I put this too close. I didn't actually mean to go for the golem. But it is going to give Zin the go-ahead to steal it, I think. Yeah, he was smart. He let it back here so that we could focus it together. And that way they wouldn't be suspect to us. So just stealing their jungle. Placing boxes, getting locations. Teemo being a ninja. There's kind of a lull here. I'll just go over items. It's about 19 to 10. As far as my items, I have a Cage's pick still, which is getting me lots and lots of money. Sorcerer's Shoes, good magic pen, good damage early game. Morello's for mana regen, ability power, and reduced cooldowns. I think this is one of the most underused items. I think it's a good item. Magi's, obviously, because I'm doing well, and a Mechie pendant for mana regen. And that's going to build into a Deathfire. So we see Orianna had gone down while I was talking like an idiot and telling you guys everything you already knew. A great clarity from Malzahar. And York taking a lot of damage and will go down, so great pickup by Malzahar. We see Jax is a little low. I'm going to come in here and just do 1,000 million damage because I'm AP Shaco. I'm going about 12-2 at this point. And anyone who badmouths Shaco, I think this is a good indicator of the power of him. Anyway, I will be casting 2 more AP Shaco games. I hope you enjoy this one. And yeah, thank you.